Okay, we have fresh batteries, and we're going into Hive 2. It is August 4th, and I didn't look at the time, but it's like about 9:30ish or so probably. I'm going to move the camera. I thought it was in a good place. This is a better place. You can see all the bees buzzing and having a good time. Not really, they're not having a good time. They're a little upset with it. It's got about 2 inches of cap on top. Camera, maybe my...
If you could bring the flashlight, I'd like to see how much nectar is in here.
That's what I was talking about. I said camera, but I meant flashlight. All nectar, wow.
That's a lot of nectar.
It is, and it looks so good.
Alright, so they're still getting something somewhere. I don't know where. And I don't know how much and for how long. So that really doesn't change my feelings about starting the feed. Because if they're out of food, we're not going to know anything. All that's going to be happening. Look at how much crocus there is. The only thing I'm going to know, look, I'm in the brood already. See that?
Yes, you are. So from the back, the second bar had brood.
Oops.
So I say we just stop right there.
I'm going to pull one more just to see it. I expect to see more brood. We can do some more inspection from the front. Tell me if you see the queen on it. Now when we inspected this one last time, we saw brood far and wide, meaning almost from the very front to almost to the very back.
There's a lot of brood.
There's a lot. There's honey up at the top there. Tons of cat brood at the bottom. Okay.
Okay. I would like to bring the camera in and show them what our brood and our honey, what they call the rainbow.
Okay. So is that on?
Yes, it's on. So on the top there's honey. And then down below, the darker colored capped stuff, that is brood. That's baby bees being there. Going from the larval to the pupa stage. Yes. So, and it's a nice pattern.
Warning, nice technical content.
It's nice and tight. So that means there's lots of a good laying queen. In the middle, right here, if you can see it right there. There's like this one that's sticking out, and that may be a drone cell.
Right there.
Right there on the tip of this thing. Because the drones are bigger, so they stick out when they cap it over.
Usually the drones are around the edges, though.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Okay. And in this area, there might be some pollen. Not sure if I'm seeing any pollen, but that's a lot of times in their rainbow. I'm
seeing right here that if it looks shiny to you, that's shiny because of the nectar.
Yeah.
That's in there. Some of them, the cells are just freaking empty.
Okay. So anyhow, that's a nice comb for them to keep.
Nice lesson, honey.
Well, Lanette likes my lessons. So does Michael, I think.
Okay. And it's the same story on the other side.
Okay.
It does look on the other side, though.
There is more.
I think just, and maybe the cells on the other side that were empty. See how they're darker in color? I think they've hatched out. So, I think those are our little darlings that are hatching out, and the rest of them will be hatching out soon. So, all these are going back just as.
And I didn't do the glasses.
But honey, how often do we actually see the queen?
We've seen her once. In all of our inspections, we've seen our queen one time. But we can tell she's there because she's doing a really nice job of laying larvae and eggs. And
yeah, we're not short on bees, that's for sure. And judging by the honey they've been giving us.
Oh, by the way, Spike, this is a flashlight.
And just so you know, in the Ranky family, Spike is considered the super genius. So.
Wow. Lots of bees on our knife.